For step 1, you will need a motocross helmet, small piece of sheet aluminum, 2 packs of rubber insulated clamps, a small bolt and a wing nut, a bolt that will fit in your visor adjustment, at least 10 small washers, a 3-foot long piece of aluminum tubing, any GoPro wide-angle camera, 2 of the screws, 1 of the sticky lock things, and 1 of the small latches. For step 2, start by taking the rubber clamps and putting them on the aluminum tubing. Put 1 just behind the middle and 1 at the end. Then put 1 between the 2. But leave it a little bit loose because you want it to be able to move. Then take your camera, 1 of your screws and nuts, and 4 of your washers. Take the clamp on the end and 1 of the washers. Put the washer between the 2 ends of the clamp. Then take that and sandwich it between the 2 mounting tabs on the camera. Then take 1 of the screws and put it through a washer. Then put it through the 2 mounting tabs so it comes out the other side and holds the clamp to the camera. On the other side, put the 2 remaining washers on and then take the nut and screw it so it's tight. You'll be able to adjust your camera back and forth pretty easily, but it'll still have enough strength that it won't vibrate out of the position that you want it. Then take the small latch, 1 screw and 1 nut, and 2 more washers. Take the small latch and 1 of the washers. Put the washer in 1 of the slots in the latch. Take the 2 ends of the clamp and squeeze them together and slip them in between the washer and the inside part of the slot. Then remove the visor and replace the visor adjustment bolt with a sturdier bolt and yet another washer. It's also a good idea to put the visor bolts in the helmet so you don't lose them. If you haven't already, put the sticky lock thing on the top of the helmet. Now let's dive into step 3. Now take the helmet and the tubing with the latches on it. Slip the latch into the lock on the helmet and see how it moves up and down. Just one more thing, the aluminum bracket. Take the small piece of sheet aluminum and cut it into a 1-inch wide and 5 to 6 inch long strip. Mark out a bolt hole and an elongator hole. Then drill them out. Bend the aluminum bracket 90 degrees as shown and file the sharp edges down. Bolt the aluminum bracket to the helmet. Take the bolt and the wing nut and 2 washers. Bolt the aluminum tubing to the aluminum bracket as shown. For step 4, just go mess with it, play with it, find out what you like. I hope this helped those of you who asked about my rig. This is how I built mine, so if it doesn't work for you, just be creative and work with it. So, yeah, don't bother me. Just as a warning, if you're racing or doing real tight dicing with your friends, this probably isn't the best thing to wear just for safety. So just keep that in mind.
Just talk about nothing. Let's talk about nothing.